From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Monday, October 24th, 2022. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A pilot involved in a forced landing in Badlands National Park was saved by first responders Friday evening. Authorities say an aircraft went down in the area of Sheep Mountain Table Friday afternoon. After a search, responding departments were able to locate the distressed plane and pilot in a deep ravine. Rescuers were able to locate the pilot because of a light the pilot had turned on after seeing rescuers fly overhead. Ultimately, they were able to descend roughly 230 feet and rescue the pilot the same night. The unidentified pilot did not sustain any injuries. 3 people were killed in a car crash east of Ulrichs. Amy Rose has the story.
3 people died and another person was seriously injured in a one-vehicle fatal crash Thursday east of Ulrichs. Names of the 4 men involved have not yet been released pending notification of family members. The Highway Patrol says a 2019 Chevy Spark was eastbound on U.S. Highway 18 when the driver lost control. The vehicle rolled several times and came to a rest in the west ditch. 3 of the 4 occupants were pronounced dead at the scene. The other occupant sustained serious non-life-threatening injuries and was airlifted to Rapid City Hospital. None of the occupants were wearing a seatbelt.
Elevate Rapid City is hoping to get more people involved in the political process this year as the midterm elections approach. The organization published a nonpartisan voter guide for 2022, highlighting candidates running for state legislature in the Rapid City area. The guide is meant to help all voters in Rapid City, but takes a closer look at how the candidates feel about supporting and improving the city economy, although not every candidate responded to the guide. You can access the voter guide by visiting Elevate Rapid City's website. In national and international news, here's the latest on the war in Ukraine. Russia's defense chief has alleged that Ukraine was preparing a provocation involving a radioactive device, a stark claim that was strongly rejected by U.S., Ukrainian, and British officials amid soaring tensions as Moscow struggles to stem Ukrainian advances. Russia's defense minister, Sergei Shoigu, made the allegations in phone calls Sunday with his counterparts from the United States, Britain, France, and Turkey. The Russian Defense Ministry said Shoigu voiced concern about possible Ukrainian provocations involving a dirty bomb, a device that uses explosives to scatter radioactive waste. Russia repeatedly has made allegations that Ukraine could detonate a dirty bomb and blame it on Moscow. Ukrainian authorities, in turn, have accused the Kremlin of hatching such a plan. The pandemic has led to U.S. students falling behind in math and reading. Amy Rose has the story.
The national test results show that the pandemic spared no part of the country as it caused historic learning setbacks for America's children. Every single state saw math or reading scores decline in the latest results from the National Assessment of Educational Progress. National math scores saw their largest decreases ever, and reading scores fell back to 1992 levels. This year was the first time the test was given since 2019, and it's seen as the first nationally representative study of the pandemic's impact on learning. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona called the results unacceptable, saying schools must redouble efforts to help students recover.
The Philadelphia Phillies are set to play the Houston Astros in the World Series. Both teams stamped their ticket to the Fall Classic yesterday. The Phillies beat the San Diego Padres 4-3 in Game 5 of the NL Championship Series, and the Astros finished off a 4-game sweep of the New York Yankees with a 6-5 win. The World Series starts Friday night in Houston. The Astros are 7-0 this postseason and in the World Series for the 4th time in 6 seasons. The Phillies are back in it for the first time since 2009. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Cloudy and windy, and we may see a snow shower this morning with a high of 45. Low tonight, 33. And that was your Daily Slice for Monday, October 24th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.